Hello and welcome to Frank's School. My apologies for the end of the prior video. This is 3.9, but 3.8. I don't know what happened. My camera must be failing. It was not YouTube because when I looked at the original, it stopped. So the last 30 seconds aren't there. Well, no big deal. All right, your test on the Taming of the Shrew. Here's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to quote the speech. Here are your answers. You could just put down P and K and BI, BA. This is going to be very easy. Pause. I'll quote a speech. I'll say pause, and then I'll tell you what the answer is. But first of all, number one. Oh, and I purposely made this so easy for my students, and I also wanted them to hear the speeches again. So here we go. Number one. What's the name of the play? Pause. All right, the name was The Taming of the Shrew. Number two, who wrote the play? Pause. Shakespeare. Number three, which character said, "Oh, good sister, wrong me not, nor wrong thyself, to make a bondmaid and a slave of me"? Pause. Bianca. Number four, which character says, "Why dost thou wrong her that did ne'er wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?" Pause. That's Baptista. Number five, believe me, sister, of all men alive I never yet beheld that special face which I could fancy more than any other. Pause. That's Bianca. Number six, I think it is. Nay, now I see she is your treasure. She must have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day. Pause. That's Kate. Number seven. For I am rough and woo not. So I to her, and so she yields to me. For I am rough and woo not like a babe. Pause. That's Petruchio. Before he goes in to see her. Number eight, but be thou armed for some unhappy words. Pause. That's Baptista. Be ready. Number nine, say that she frown. I'll say she is clear as roses washed in morning dew. If she do bid me pack, I'll say thanks, as if she asked me stay by her, bid me stay by her a week. If she be mute, I'll commend her volubility and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she refuse to wed, I'll crave the day when we shall ask bands and when be married. I don't have these perfectly memorized anymore. Pause. Anyway, go again, and that is Petruchio, and he's explaining his strategy before he goes in there. 10. Will you, nil you, I will marry you. Pause. Petruchio. I told you this was going to be easy. That was my plan. 12. Of all things living, a man's the worst. I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first. Pause. That's Kate. Number 13. What will be said? What mockery will it be to lack the bridegroom when the priest attends to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? Pause. That's Baptista. I think this is 14. No, oh, I will knob. That was 14. That was Kate when she wants to say I will not. Number 15. The door is open, sir, there lies the way. You may be jogging till your boots are green. For me, I'll not be gone until I please myself, or something like that. Pause. Kate. Number 16, I think. Tailor and haberdasher await thy pleasure to deck thy body with their ruffling treasure. Pause. That's Petruchio. 17, I think the number is. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart, concealing it, will break. Pause. 18. Good Lord, how bright and goodly shines the moon. I say, 'tis the moon. Pause. That's Petruchio. 19. Young budding virgin, fair and fresh and sweet, whither away, or where is thy abode? Oh, happy the parents of so fair a child. Pause. That's Kate going up to the old man. 20. Your husband, being troubled by a shrew, measures my husband's troubles by his own. That's the first hard one. I didn't quote that yet in this course. Pause. That was the widow. That's where she ends up insulting Kate. 21. Marry Petruchio, I begin to wonder if thou hast wed the veriest shrew of all. Pause. That's another hard one. That was Baptista. And he says he doesn't think so. 22. 200 crowns, I'd venture so much upon my hawk or hound, but 20 times so much upon my wife. Pause. That was Petruchio. He wants the stakes to go up in this wager that they have at the end. 23. I am ashamed that women are so simple to offer war when they should kneel for peace, and seek for rule, supremacy, and sway when they are bound to love, serve, and obey. Why are our bodies soft and weak and smooth, unapt to toil and trouble in the world, but that our soft conditions and our hearts might well agree with our external parts? So, wife, hold your temper, and meekly put your hand neath the sole of your husband's foot, in token of which duty, if he please, my hand is ready. May it do him ease. Now, pause. The kids, they all get shook when I do that because they already know the answer, and then I go on and quote so much of that speech. I memorized that because of the song in Cole Porter's musical, Kiss Me, Kate. It isn't actually quite accurate what I quoted. Anyway, it was Kate. That's her concession speech. 24. Why, there's a wench. Come on and kiss me, Kate. Pause. Petruchio. 25. I have won the battle, you have yet to fight, and being a winner, God give you good night. Pause. That was Petruchio. And actually that isn't quite what Shakespeare wrote either, but it's a rhyming couplet, and it's a better way. I've suggested before that I think this movie is better than the original play. And the original play was good, and the movie couldn't exist without it. Well, I guess I'll tell you a couple. I hope you did well on the quiz. I'll tell you a couple other things here, and then we'll be finished with this. Kiss Me, Kate. It is a Broadway musical by Cole Porter, based on this, and it's good. I think it's really good. It shows that it's enduring, this story. 10 Things I Hate About You is a teen movie version of it. 10 Things I Hate About You. And a lot of kids just love that movie. And again, that's evidence that this is an enduring story. Something that I say continually kind of amazes me. There was one other thing I was going to tell you. Oh, I know, Moonlighting. There's a Moonlighting episode. That was a television show. And you'd have to search it. I don't know if you could find it on YouTube or not. I don't know how you'd find it. But anyway, there is I'm sure you could find it. They do a take, an hour-long take, on the Taming of the Shrew, and they switch it so that she's not so tame at the end. All right, I think I'm maybe done with the Taming of the Shrew, and this is Friday, so it's kind of good timing, and we'll see what's coming next time. Bye for now.